Om Namo Bhagavate Ramakrishnaya. Lessons for Life from Swami Jagadatmananji's inspiring book Learn to Live, Volume 2, Chapter 2, Love the Great Wonder. In this episode, Glaring Contrast, Swami Jagadatmananji has poignantly discussed how the Western powers destroyed the culture of native people of various countries. The glaring contrast. How the mercenaries from the West undermine the high ideal of virtue is explained in a Kannada book of Kota Vasudev Karanth, Dana Madabeku, meaning do charity. Kota Vasudev Karanth writes in his book Dana Madabeku, the Christian community of the Western countries, using their naval force, cannons and guns, started on a mission to conquer the whole world. Whichever land they set foot on, they wanted to take over. They believed that it was the right of their kings to rule over all the land they conquered. They never considered the natives of the land to be the rightful owners of the land. They thought it was natural and just for the conquerors of the colonies to plunder the natives, to make them slaves and get all their work done by them, to take away all the wealth of the colonies to their homeland. Kota Vasudev Karanth continues, it was this kind of evil spirit which resulted in the conquest of North America. The native Red Indians were extensively robbed, victimized and reduced to a small minority in their own land. The large continent of South America became a colony of Spain. The white men who settled there subjugated the best parts of the continents of Australia and Africa. The blacks were considered good enough only to do menial jobs for their white masters. As the Western Christians went on forcibly plundering different regions of this planet, the priests of the Western countries started forcibly converting the natives with the supposed purpose of civilizing them. A part of the booty they donated to schools and hospitals, not with the spirit of service, but only to prove the superiority of the Christian religion, to strengthen their own following. Here a reference may be made to what Pitrim A. Sorokin, the renowned professor and head of the Department of Sociology of the American University of Harvard, said in his book, The Reconstruction of Humanity. Professor Sorokin writes, during the past few centuries, the most belligerent, the most aggressive, the most rapacious, the most power-drunk section of humanity has been precisely the Christian Western world. During these centuries, Western Christendom has invaded all the other continents. Its armies, followed by its priests and merchants, has subjugated, robbed, pillaged most of the non-Christian people, beginning with the preliterate tribes and ending with the non-Christian nations. Native American, African, Australian and Asiatic populations have been subjected to this peculiar brand of Christian love within inverted commas, which has generally manifested itself in pitiless extermination, enslavement, coercion, destruction of the cultural values, institutions, and way of life of the victims, and the spread of alcoholism, venereal diseases, commercial cynicism, and the like. Incidentally, the West did bring them a modicum of real Christianity, help and protection in the form of hospital and medical services, loving sympathy, education, freedom, and democracy. But these blessings were but a drop in the bucket, a mere byproduct, so to speak. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.